Las Vegas, Nevada, the home of TWFC Wrestlemania since the beginning. They say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but for the 5th consecutive year, what happens at the Showcase of the Immortals will go down in the history books forever. It's the grandest stage of them all, a celebration like no other that unites the entire globe for one night. Heroes will rise for a chance at greatness. Legends will emerge for a shot at immortality. Tradition, honor, respect, legacy. A WrestleMania moment stands the test of time. While wins will be celebrated for all of eternity, it's the losses on a stage of this magnitude that leave scars forever. This is WrestleMania, the showcase of the Immortals, and tonight we add a new chapter to the lineage, the legacy of the granddaddy of them all. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WrestleMania. And now, the Wrestling Figure Cartel presents WrestleMania. For the 5th consecutive year, the Showcase of the Immortals returns to Sin City. And we have a packed, sold-out audience ready for the Showcase of the Immortals. What an atmosphere we have here tonight. We have some huge championship matches. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but what happens tonight will be etched in history forever. Let's kick this thing on off right. I got an announcement to make. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TWFC Wrestlemania. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as always, I'm your host, Johnny Figs, and we're going to jump right into the first contest here at WrestleMania. It is the 60-minute Tag Team Iron Man match. Making their way to the ring from Asheville, North Carolina, they are the former 3-time TWFC Tag Team Champions, Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, Well, love them or hate them, Dax and Cash are probably the most successful tag team in TWFC history. We got 2 referees out here because it's going to be chaos, 60 minutes. Whoever gets the most falls will leave with the tag team gold. And their opponents from Bay City, Michigan, they are the TWFC Tag Team Champions, Rick and Scott, the Steiner Brothers. What a comeback story it's been for Rick and Scott Steiner. After decades, they've recaptured tag team gold, punched their ticket here to compete at WrestleMania. They would love nothing more than to hang on to those tag team titles. They said there's all kind of dream matches that they want to have with the newer tag teams. Of course, FTR would love nothing more than to take those tag team titles back from the Steiners. But Dax and Cash have not been able to defeat the Steiners yet. This will be the 3rd match here. First ending in a time limit draw, second coming right down to the wire before the Steiners would get the pinfall at the last moments. Here's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. 60 minutes for the TWFC Tag Team titles. This one's about to get crazy. Both of these teams want it so bad, but only one team can win. There will be no time limit draws here, I can assure you that. As they get ready to go, the tag team titles are down. We're just seconds away from starting the timer here. And we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. 60 minutes to go. Whoever can get the most falls. Steiner with the headlock here. Cash jockeying for position. He's going to bring him back into the corner. Little double team action from FTR here to start things off. The experience here between these two teams. Oh, a big suplex from Cash in the early, going right into a headlock. They're going to stay on the older men. Dax talking a little trash to me here, saying, look at him now. Oh, there's a long way to go, Dax. Cash got that headlock in on Scott Steiner. Rick wants in. They're going to try to keep things slow here in the early goings, you would imagine. FTR methodical with their attacks. And Steiner there was a tag made right there. And the double team from behind. That's that tag team work of FTR. You can put them in any era. They're just as good as anybody. Rick not happy with the double team maneuvers of FTRs. They've worked on Scott Steiner here in the early going. Rick not able to get in just yet. Look at that. He's trying to put a Steiner recliner on Scott. The disrespect here from FTR. Scott got to try to fight out of this. He's trying. Oh, he's up. Oh, Dax goes right for the lower legs of Scott Steiner. Rick once again can do nothing but look on for right now. What's he looking for here? A figure. Oh, he pushes him off. He's got an opening. Can Scott make the tag? He needs to make a tag here. Can he get it? And wait a minute. Cash enters the ring and takes Rick Steiner out of there. Come on. You better get back there because a disqualification can cause you to lose a fall. Getting tongue-tied here a little bit. We got Rick, Scott, Cash, Dax. They're going to try to make another tag here. FTR making multiple tags. The Steiners have yet to make one. And stealing a page out of the Steiners notebook. Tag team maneuver Bulldog 2. We almost had our first fall. Now Dax already trying to get back in. They just keep it moving at a consistent pace. Look at this. Once again, over into the corner. Well, they can both just single out Scott Steiner right here, and they're throwing him at the ropes. Oh, he pushes through the clothesline, attempted a double clothesline from Steiner. He's got some life, and Rick wants in bad. And he makes the tag to Rick. It's official. Rick in the ring. Big clothesline to Dax. And look at this. He's going to run over and repay the favor to Cash. Now we're talking. He's in the ring, finally, and a big suplex from Rick Steiner, dropping Dax right on the back of his head. Scott getting a much-needed break. And Rick came in here with a vengeance. He whips Dash into the turnbuckles, and another suplex attempt. 1, 2, Cash breaks it up. No falls thus far. We got all 4 men in the ring right now to break. The referee just caught a stray. As the other referee tried to get in, he caught a stray. Both of our referees currently down. The double team maneuvers. We got a problem here. Both referees taken out of the match for right now. As FTR throws Rick out once again, and they're going to work on that double team, isolating Scott Steiner yet again. A backbreaker into the elbow attempt. You see, and they're trying to make a cover here, but the refs are down. When the backup ref slid in the ring, he got the tackle from Rick Steiner. They crushed him. Here we go. FTR looking for a double suplex. Dax got his, but Steiner reversed his suplex onto Cash. You see, they're trying to get the refs back up here. All 4 men down at the moment. Wow, these teams are so evenly matched. Now both refs starting to regain their composure here. Thank goodness. Referee right there looks a little shaken up, but he is coherent. We're worried about head referee Drake Maverick. Look, a big kick to the midsection. But Rick grabs him from behind with the suplex again. Dax has been taking a lot of damage with those suplexes. And Rick, a power slam to Dax. Did you see that? Right to the outside of the ring. The ref didn't see that low blow right there. Come on. The ref was looking at the carnage on the outside of the ring. And Dax took advantage. And a big power driver. That's probably going to be the first fall, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Rick somehow still gets the shoulder up. And come on, what the hell is this? Taking the chair from the timekeeper over here, you will get disqualified in this match. The ref's right there. Come on, get him out of here. Right in front of my desk right here. Dax thinking about it. No, he does it. Come on. I don't get it. That's costing him the first fall. The Steiners are up 1-0 right now. Due to Dax using that chair, I don't understand. Wait a minute, though. Now they're going for the pin. 2. And now it makes a little more sense. FTR getting their first fall because they've already softened Rick Steiner up with a damn chair shot. Scott Steiner out here right in front of me, and look at this. Oh, a spike power driver. Scott struggling to try to get into the ring. And another fall for FTR that quick. So now it makes sense. Now I understand why they use the chair. It's actually pretty smart, but not respectable. Here we go on the outside, a big body slam. Right out there in front of the TWFC universe. And here's that slingshot suplex from Dax to Scott. And Scott with the big overhead belly to belly, but oh, the roll through from Dax. 2. Oh, he kicks out. Just a little over 30 minutes remain. A big clothesline, absolutely decapitating Cash. Oh, both men flip over to the outside. Not a whole lot of time left. The big bulldog from Rick. A power slam. Can they get the fall? They desperately need to tie it. Oh, Dax gets the shoulder up. Huge belly to belly with just a little under 15 minutes to remain. And oh, what a suplex on the apron. Once again, all 4 men compromised here. All fighting for these tag team championships. What a war. A little bit of vintage Steiner brothers right here. They got Cash up. Can they hit it? They nail it. Shades of the Legion of Doom as well. Can they tie it up here? 2. Yeah, no, he kicks out. What's it gonna take? And look at this. Oh, a Frankensteiner from the top rope. More vintage Steiner brothers, and oh, a backdrop onto the apron. My goodness, it's going back and forth here. Now Scott's got Cash. What's he looking for here? Just a huge stalling suplex drives Cash down to the mat. Steiners took some abuse in this match, but he's pulling through here in the end. And they got Dax on out of there. They need to score this tie and fall while they have a chance. Oh, a monstrous clothesline. They're just picking Cash apart in the ring now. Oh, a big, beautiful powerbomb. Sit down powerbomb. 2. No! Once again with a kick out. And wait a minute. Oh, his head bounced right off that pole right there. Going back and forth with a big spine buster. Cash out of nowhere and both men down in the ring. Dax trying to get in there. It's a 2-on-1 situation here. There's not much time left. Little double team maneuver here. A page out of the old Hart Foundation's tag team reservoir. Look at this. Rode over into a Boston Crab of some sorts. And he dives on Scott. Oh, Scott caught him. Big slam to the outside. But Rick is still locked in that submission right in the middle of the ring. He doesn't look like he's going to be able to get to the ropes. And Scott comes out of nowhere to save the day. What a match we have here for the tag team championships. Look at this. 10 minutes remaining. A big bulldog. The Steiners working together. Could they get it? 2. And he gets it. He stopped him from interfering. They have tied it up with just under 10 minutes to go. And the Steiners are in control here. They thought their age would be a problem. Oh, a big reversal into the corner. It's like 50-50 here. Nobody's had the clear advantage, but I will say the Steiners are getting more hot as of late. But look at this. Oh, a reversal again and a Steiner screwdriver. That could be the difference for fall. The tiebreaker 2. Oh, barely broken up at the last second. That could have broken the tie, ladies and gentlemen. This capacity crowd going crazy. We're down to the last few minutes. Somebody's got to make the difference. And here we go. Big brain buster. But Dax also down. Got Cash and Rick fighting on the apron. We're tied 2-2. Gut kick. And a DDT on the apron. We got just over a minute left. And look at this, we're still tied. Big superplex, followed by the splash. FTR looks like they're gonna take it in the closing moments. Oh no! Rick comes out of nowhere with the tackle, and we're still tied. 25 seconds. Oh, wait a minute, a reversal. Alabama slam, and Rick hit his back. But wait a minute, on the inside, Scott whips Cash. No, reversal. Shatter Machine, no! There's only 10 seconds left, but he's going to have enough time. 1, 2. Oh, my God. FTR's going to steal it as time runs out. Ladies and gentlemen, time has ran out. And with only a few seconds to spare, FTR narrowly gets the job done. My goodness. I mean, you can't take nothing away from the Steiners. That was a hell of a contest, and at their age, they lasted all 60 minutes and took it down to the wire. But that team right there, love them or hate them, there's no denying that is the greatest tag team in TWFC history. Once again, congratulations to the Steiners. It's an honor to even compete at Wrestlemania, but tonight belongs to the top guys, Dax and Cash. FTR, now 4-time TWFC Tag Team Champions.